Hey Rick and Sylvia, how's it going? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. I want to put a face to the name. I've been the one who's been working with Brenda up here at Wilson Motor for technically the past week, but if you want to go back to 2 weeks or so, because she inquired about another vehicle a couple weeks ago. Anyways, now that you know who I am, behind me here is this 23 Nissan Sentra SV that you guys were looking at online, and I have pictures of it that are going online as well, so you'll see that too. Anyways, let me just do a little walk around video because you guys haven't seen it in person yet, and hopefully we'll see you up here this weekend and that you guys like this vehicle as well. So let me flip around here. I'll back my screen out there and kind of just go all the way around and kind of go over some different features for you guys. So it's very similar to that 19 that I showed her. Differences are obviously color. This is the metallic gray, whereas hers is the black one. Your hood's gonna be a little bit different. You got more lines for the aerodynamicness and airflow to go on there, and to make it look a little cooler in my opinion. It's way cooler than my 2011 Sentra, so I'm super jealous there. I did test these headlights. They are halogen headlights. So they're just the yellow ones that aren't the crazy bright LEDs. You do have the new Nissan symbol right here. So it's kind of got this new, it came out 22, I believe what it is. But what's nice is it doesn't stick out of the vehicle. It's just a flat surface. It looks like it kind of bumps out, but it's just a flat surface, so it looks kind of cool. You got the honeycomb grill on there. You have the iconic Nissan Chrome V up here to let you know you're driving a Nissan. These are the wheels, what you're going to see on these 23s. So even though it's an SV, you still have higher aluminum alloy wheels. Compared to like what mine is, what I was telling Brenda on her video is I have the really cheap metal wheels that rust, and so I've had to paint mine black so that way you can't see the rust. So these ones look really cool. You do have the same little option here on the doors. You have this little button right here, which is going to, if you have the key in your pocket, you can unlock the door by pushing that button. And that'll be on both the passenger side and the driver's side. And then you can't push this open. You have to hit the gas button on the inside to be able to get that open. Here you got the Sentra on the left side, your SV on the right side, and then you have this cool little Sentra right here as well, which is on the bumper there in case you ever forget you're driving a Sentra. And then this is what the trunk is going to look like. So we have the floor mats in there at the moment, but pretty similar to size of what the 19 is. It's got this little mesh net here to put stuff in, or help block stuff around too. And that's where the spare is. Here on the back seat, you do have kind of it's like a softer material on the outside. It's like a more firm material in this middle where these lines are. These don't move, but you do have one charging option back here, a little USB. There's a pocket here on the passenger side, but not the driver's side. And the cup holders are only in the doors. There's not a middle thing that comes down because that's just part of the seat. Up here in the front though, there are a few things. A little different than the 19 here. First off, you have this camera right here that points out in front of you, and that's going to be for like your automatic emergency brakes. So it'll help you not to avoid collisions with either pedestrians walking by or cars that are stopped in front of you. And the car will alert you. It'll have a bright red light and be like, "Oh, watch out, traffic stopped ahead of you." So it'll alert you if traffic is stopped. And if you don't happen to stop, it will then stop itself for you. Over here you have the mirror controls, your locking controls for doors and windows, and window controls. You can push this button to go into eco mode, and then you have a brightness of your display, and this will reset the trips. And that's your trunk button. Down here is where your gas button is, and then your hood is way down there at the very bottom. Then lights are on the left with blinkers, wipers on the right. These are going to be controls for the volume and the media. This is controls for all of the information up here in that center cluster. This is going to be your cruise control with adaptive cruise control, and if you do turn that on, you have 3 car lanes that you can do with. Those lines act as different cars there, so 3, 2, 1, and these are your phone controls there. Up here on the screen, so you can see we have RPMs on the left, engine temperature, your information in the center there that can change around to different options here. You can change the different screens, and then on top of that you can go up and down in those information and see more information. So there's a lot of information on this vehicle. You can see speed on the right, gas level on the bottom there, and then it's a new vehicle, so you have 6 miles. Here's going to be your little shifter guy. This is what the camera looks like, and there are sensors on the back, so it's going to beep at you as you're getting close to different things. We have the climate controls here with heated seats for both the passenger and driver, and a heated steering wheel. There is dual climate here, so your passenger can be either warmer or cooler than the driver, or you can push sync and it'll go right back to that same one. Here's the information display up here. This is going to have all your media options, and then if you had navigation, it would be on here, but since there's no navigation on here, you're not going to be able to see that. However, this little phone option right here, if you plug your phone in down here, this will turn into an Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on which kind of phone you have. Cup holders, a little extra storage. This is your center console storage. This is what the glove box will look like. It'll have the manual in there for you. Sunglass holder, light options. Just a little basic sun visor there. And then this is what the key looks like. So the key does have remote start, lock, unlock, your trunk, and then the alarm option there for you. And that would be this vehicle. So if you guys have any additional questions, I will send you a text message so you have my number too, and I can get you any additional questions answered for you before you guys come up here this weekend. And hopefully I do see you here with Brenda. And if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. If not, we'll see you this weekend. Have a fantastic day.